Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Yorgos and this is the F-Boat. New year and the projects are continuing. So for today, I'm planning to make a video where I'm trying to do many things on the boat, and I also want to show you, and this is what I will be starting with, the changes that I have done now to the garage. The air conditioning unit has been installed and it is really perfect. I had a professional installing it and things went beyond my dreams. It was really good. So let's start by showing you what I have done in the garage. And let me start by showing you the inside unit. So this is how it looks, and I will explain to you now a bit, because it is slightly kind of weird installation. Normally people don't install AC units like this. However, you can see that up here we have the connection to the outside unit, but then what you see here is a tube coming from the outside unit inside, where all of the water is then coming back in. The reason being that we are in Finland and the owners of the building do not want, for safety reasons, to have any ice outside. So let me show you now how it looks. This goes outside the unit and coming out, here it is, the outside unit with its cover. So very nice work. And as you can see in here, all of the water is collected. You can see all of those lines in here where there is an electric cable that basically what it does is that if the temperature is below 1 degree Celsius, then that cable is heating up the water, and then from here it is going back inside and disposes of the water through that. And as said, reason being, we are in Finland. We don't want any ice accumulating down here because that is really dangerous. And as you can see, then the water comes in here at an angle, and then water is disposed here and goes directly, I cannot see, it goes there. As said, pretty good installation. I'm very happy with it. So for today, I want to work on the boat a bit. I don't know if I have all of the time ahead of me to complete the work, so it might come into 2 days of working. However, one thing is that I want to make all of the electrical connections for the Bilge pump that I showed you in the previous episode. I will be showing it again, how it is looking and how I'm planning to do it. I don't know yet if I'm going to be installing it permanently on the boat, as meaning that I will drill a hole and all of the wastewater from the bilge will be then disposed kind of automatically. But there is a workaround, and I want to show you that workaround. So let's get to it. All right, I'm inside the boat now, and I want to show you first how the bilge looks right now, and why I have installed the bilge pump, reason behind it. So let's get the things a bit backwards in the past, and you will understand then why I'm doing this. The bilge is here, and when I lift this, you can see down there that it has this automatic system for getting the water out. Now, if you know anything about boats, these are actually really nice things to have in a boat, because that means that the water just goes out automatically and you don't really need to do anything about the bilge. However, this is a very old boat. It's from the 80s, so it really, with age, it doesn't work properly. And sometimes it's actually permitting water back in the boat. And it makes the boat quite heavy and it doesn't move properly. So the only actual way to get the bilge emptied of the water is to have a bilge pump. So the reason having then this bilge pump, and specifically the bilge pump that you see here, is that this is a low profile one, and what it does is that it doesn't really need a lot of surface in order to get the water out, and moreover it is an automatic bilge pump, so that means that when the water comes in the boat, then you don't really need to check the bilge at all yourself, but what it does is that it will automatically start operating once the sensor understands that there is water inside. Now the thing is that obviously having it automatic doesn't do anything to me if I don't drill a hole for the water from the bilge to exit. As I said, at this stage I'm not planning to do it. Possibly in 3, 4, 5 months I will do it. However, in order to avoid having kind of this accident that the bilge works automatically and it basically throws the water back inside the boat, obviously having those electric installations, because that positive cable from the bilge goes directly to the battery, you need to protect it with a fuse. So I'm planning to use this kind of fuse box slash cable, which then what I will do is that I will install everything. Everything will be ready for use once the hole is drilled, but I'm not going to put any fuse in here. And without a fuse in here, that means that simply the bilge pump will not work automatically. The moment I have drilled the hole, I will put a fuse in here and then everything is working as intended. So let's get to installing everything for the automatic bilge pump to be working properly. This one is the cable that goes directly to the battery. This cable in here is the ground, and this is the cable that comes from the switch when I want to operate the bilge pump manually. Normally, because I had that installed over the summer, what we do, we take this out of the boat, just like that. We hold it like this, and then basically we dispose of the bilge water like that manually, but then at some point we can have it installed, drill a hole and install it in the boat directly, so then I can use it automatically. And that also means that at some point I will have to install the bilge pump permanently in here, which I haven't done yet, but I'm planning to be doing so as well. All right. So what I need to do is connect this to that and then extend this cable to be connected directly to the battery there. Let's do that. We wait for it to cool down so that it keeps that straight shape that it has right now. This is excellent. And this one is also ready, looks really good. The solder looks to be perfect. All right, so let's measure, cut the cable and connect it to the battery. Perfect. And this one is ready. So I'll wait for it to cool down and I will connect it to the bus bar, the positive bus bar of the battery. And mission accomplished. I have now installed it. I will do some cable management, but I will proceed to my next task where I want to tackle the issue that I have had in the summer with the trim motor, that it was leaking some oil because the dust seal has gone out. So I'm planning to rework on that, but this time I'm planning to do it slightly differently and in my opinion much better. So I'll get to that now. I want to show you quickly what has happened in here. So there is here a dust seal which unfortunately has gone somewhere up there. So it has been due to pressure and possibly some mistake that I have done in previously installing it. So I will be taking the cap out and try to fix everything back to how it should be again. Unfortunately, it's getting a bit late, so I will stop here and continue another day, but I have managed now to take the cap out of the trim, so I'm having some issues now trying to unscrew the base of it. Once I have done that, I will change the O-ring. I will put this to make sure then that the dust seal doesn't exit again. And I will then put back the oil and make sure that everything works fine. So thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.